This video documents November 25th and 26th, 2022, and counting down with 552 and 551 days left in training for through hiking the Appalachian Trail. This trip is a 2-day venture and a bit of a much-needed escape to clear my head and my heart. Much has been happening in my quote-unquote real world, off the trail, that feels like trial and tribulation. I'm in need of a little bit of sugar and spice kind of trip, and I'll get that with a challenging 11-mile Wintery hike on Gore Mountain in the Adirondacks, a hotel stay and a special yoga class in Schenectady, New York, and then another 6 miles in Platterskill Nature Preserve. Putting on my winter gear for the first time, including spikes on my boots and long pants, extra clothes, gloves, and emergency supplies in my pack feels strange and heavy. Setting off into the snow, I create a quick little prayer and acknowledgement to the mountain, asking for safety, and also asking it to clear emotional chaos from my head and my heart, and provide me enough effort so that I can sleep better in the night to come. Persistence is on my mind. It could have been easy 1,000 times over to let this goal go when the going gets tough and unexpected news, life, relationship, business, and parenting crisis take the forefront in attention. If I'm not on a trail, I can be known to be hibernating and brooding under piles and piles of blankets. It's a lot warmer there. But I would only have my imagination and not these real-time forest wonders. And so when at a crossroads, I forge on. I choose the trail, knowing the other details will have to work themselves out as I have given them their due attention as well. Sometimes you have to fight for your dreams, right? Sometimes you have to let sheer will and determination and pulling on the reserves of emotions from everything that ever broke your heart to fuel you and take the steps forward. This trail's waterfalls now hold some tears from some ugly cries that I'm glad that none of you saw. And the trees, they've heard my questions of why and have held me in a sturdiness of it's okay to not understand everything. Making my way to the top, knowing that it's just to get to the top and say I did with no view except these amazing waterfalls, and a fire tower that is closed may sound silly to some, but this is training. This is creating the mental and physical stamina to keep going when the long trail becomes monotonous or the rain soaks me through for days and days. I've never in my life had a desire to give up in what I set my mind to. Giving up keeps me in chains and boxes set forth by other people's supposed tos and shoulds. This is my little bit of freedom and ways to express individualism, even if my problems at home look like everyone else's. The wintry weather and blankets of cold, wet fog as I climb nearer to the top of Gore Mountain add to my doom and gloom feelings. I wonder if I should continue on. But I have my weather-appropriate gear, and I once again call on all the times that I've ever heard that I'm stubborn and tenacious, and I choose to live up to my reputation. The silence, except the wind and the empty ski lift chairs, feels really creepy and eerie, but persistence is the theme for today, so on we will go. I know I can do this. Nothing feels unsafe, just unknown. Yes, I still speak in metaphors. Day 2 starts out a bit more bright. I attend a yoga class in the Van Gogh immersive experience, and just the right artist words I needed to hear show up on the walls. I am not an adventurer by choice, but by fate. Okay, on to Platterskill Nature Preserve to put in another 6 miles before I head home. My friends and family would probably tell you that I've had enough developed character for 8 people, but what the heck, what's a little bit more? With each new trail, my ambition is strengthened and my inspiration is peaked all over again. And this particular place is rated high in the New York State's list of top nature destinations. Today is much slower by necessity, but it's good to feel a couple days in a row. I'm not obligated to go fast and win any hiking gold medals today. I'm only obligated to show up and do my best. Nature cheers me on with promises of empowerment and a sense of it's all worth it. I say thank you to this different set of scenery with sun and leaves and waterfalls and fields and more, carrying the emotions of renewed strength, courage, and confidence to take home with me to face the scary stress of current life circumstances. They too will pass, and a fresh start will emerge. Persistence does not allow me to stay down for very long. In the final miles before begrudgingly making my way back to my car, I give myself a pep talk. I'm hoping it will make me a little bit more tolerable to be around once I get home. Remember, self, you were built for challenges. Your whole life is accumulated into an emotional and a spiritual fortitude, and your only right choice is to persist through the rubble and get beyond this moment, as it is only one moment. You know your path is and always will be onward.